Known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Room to run right away. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He gets it to go. The Cowboys will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Seven-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They run again with Wright. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Back on the ground and back to Wright. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. But hold everything. There's a flag way back on the other side of the field. And this one is going to get wiped away.
Ready. Hot go. Check out.
A carry here for Wright. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Let's go now. Ready.
Off the fake, here's Ritter. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Here's a designed run. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, New York.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and You find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
Let's go.
On first down, a run for right. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
On second down, it's Ritter. He's going to take a shot down the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Motion man is Hyatt. Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Motion man is Hyatt. Head up. This is right. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. It was Marshawn Nealon there to stop him. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is right. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now Ritter. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. 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 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure That return was not going anywhere.
Let's go. Ready, ready. Hut. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set go.
He'll run with right. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Motion man is Hyatt.
Ready, ready.
Now Ritter to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Set. 19 Lion. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Buffalo 18.
They go play action now. Ritter. Down the field. It's caught on that left sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Giants. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away. The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Street! Check! Hurt! Ready?
Now, this looks like a design run, and that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go! Check go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. That's Mekhi Blackmon there for the stop. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cowboys.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's right. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set it.
Slot receiver headed right. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Got it. Ready. Set.
A give here to right. Finding space inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Ready. Let's go now.
On first down, it's Ritter. It's out wide to try the tight end screen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Go check. Go check. Hut, hut.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. Finding space at the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, New York.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That's to the sideline and intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. It was Marshawn Nealon there to stop it. 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
This one taken in by Hyatt. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Motion man is Hyatt.
Set, go.
From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Ready.
Now a give on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So, we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The third quarter begins with a run. And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set. Hut, hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this to about the 28. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On the double.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Go, go. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, Ritter. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Seven Pirates!
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Giants.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, New York. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 32-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the deficit to 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the fake, here's Ritter. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now they'll run. It's a counter. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Ritter to throw. He has Hyatt complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That one is good. And the Giants add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Hey, check that. Ready?
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with him again. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. A 1st down there on a gain of 12.
19 seconds.
That is Ferguson in motion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's to Ferguson once again. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A handoff as they try to run it here. Oh, he coughs up the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Back to throw. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And he will score. Game on. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Cowboys. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ritter. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 2nd down, it's Ritter. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Motion man is Hyatt. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards. Play action, it's Ritter. This one complete right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now Watkins on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Whoa! And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Go!
Slot man in motion right. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Let's go!
Now Ritter on first down. Throwing right. It's taken in. There he goes again. And he will score again. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Giants will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, faking the give. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And they will finally run him down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
19 right.
They send him right out of the slot. They'll throw out of the gun. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Whoa. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. This is 1st and 10. This one taken in by Hyatt. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Motion man is Hyatt. They'll run here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Okay, 3. Set.
They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a 1st down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Ritter fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll run. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. Are they going to kick it now? Risk another play. Time will tell. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go, set.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's gotta have. And this is blocked.
And what a time to come through with a special teams effort like that, right? It's late. It's a tie game. A field goal here could spell disaster. But not only does he break through, he comes up with the play of the game, a huge block on that last field goal attempt.
Here's 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out. And he'll be taken down. And that means we are going to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Ritter. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Motion man is Hyatt. A carry here for Wright. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Second and a yard.
Set go.
Back on the ground and back to Wright. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Set. Cut it. Mustang 19. Go.
Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a giant first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Head up. This is Wright. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this. Here's second and 3 to go.
Set. Set go.
They run again with Wright. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another New York Giants. First down at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of 1.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory.
it.